What if everything you thought you knew about your daily life was an illusion? We are taught from a young age that life is a continuous, unbroken journey. A straight, predictable line from who we were to who we will become. But if you look closer, the truth is entirely different. Notice the rhythm of your own footsteps. There is a microsecond of suspension before your foot hits the earth. That invisible gap is where your energy is actually reborn. Listen to the silence between spoken words, that is where true understanding lives. Even the simple act of taking a bite of food requires a momentary pause to truly nourish the body. We often fear the sudden, dramatic breaks in our lives. The shocking diagnosis, the unexpected accident, the sudden distance in a loving relationship. We view these discontinuities as tragedies. But what if they are the exact opposite? What if the sudden shatter of your everyday reality is the only way for the universe to pour new light, new consciousness, and fresh cosmic energy into your soul? Every pause, every gap, every disruption is a secret gateway to your own evolution. Today, we unravel the deepest mystery of existence. Are you ready to discover the profound power hiding in the spaces between? Let's begin.
Chapter 1. Continuities versus discontinuities in life. One of the major controversies in life revolves around whether development in realm of existence in life is continuous or discontinuous. There are two different schools of thoughts pertaining to continuity and discontinuity in life. First school of thought. Those psychologists who support the continuous view of development suggest that development involves gradual ongoing changes throughout the lifespan. This is basically with behavior in the earlier stages of development providing the basis of skills and abilities required for the next stages. Second school of thought. Not all psychologists, however, agree that development is a continuous process. Some view development as a discontinuous process. They believe development involves distinct and separate stages with different kinds of behavior occurring in each stage. This suggests that the development of certain abilities in each stage, such as specific emotions or ways of thinking, have a definite starting and ending point. However, there is no exact time at which ability suddenly appears or disappears. Although some types of thinking, feeling or behaving may seem to appear suddenly, but it is more than likely that this has been developing gradually for some time. This is what the discontinuity in continuity in realm of existence in life is. Incremental process. Stage theories of development rest on the assumption that development is a discontinuous process involving distinct stages, which are characterized by qualitative differences in behavior. They also assume that the structure of the stages is not variable according to each individual. However, the time of each stage may vary individually. Stage theories can be contrasted with continuous theories, which indicate that development is an incremental process. At the heart of the continuity versus discontinuity debate lays the question of whether development is solely and evenly continuous, or whether it is marked by age-specific periods. Developmentalists who advocate the continuous model describe development as a relatively smooth process, without sharp or distinct stages, through which an individual must pass. Discrete stages. Meanwhile, supporters of the discontinuous model describe development as a series of discrete stages, each of which is characterized by at least one task that an individual must accomplish before progressing to the next stage. For example, Freud, in his stage model of psychosexual development, theorized that children systematically move through and latency stages before reaching mature adult sexuality in the genital stage. Time-bound. In short, in life nothing is harmoniously continuum. It may be specific time-bound or may not be. Nothing can be predicated. There would certainly be discontinuities. One has to have patience in discontinuities in the continuities in the realm of existence and evolution in life to accomplish the process of transformation. This is what the life is. Basically, nothing is continuum in existence, it revolves around discontinuities. Discontinuity is a part of continuity. Discontinuity is otherness in continuity. All transformation occurs in discontinuity in the realm of existence. Discontinuity is variable, it is a function of time, space and causation. After discontinuity, continuity exists in different dimensions of illusions, in different realm until a fresh or repeated discontinuity occurs. Arbitrary, periodic or rare. Sometime discontinuity is arbitrary, sometime it is periodic, it is repeatable, or it is rare. There is transformation and exchange of energy in discontinuity to continuity and continuity to discontinuity. There is discontinuity in each and every activity of human being. Nothing is continuous, every step has discontinuity with different pattern. Discontinuity in activities. If we observe carefully, there is discontinuity in eating, walking, talking, observing, listening, dealing, behaving, etc. Only in discontinuity one is spontaneously relaxed in the realm of continuity of any activity. However, one does not realize and feel it. Energy is recouped and replenished in the span of discontinuity. Had there not be discontinuity in any process, one will collapse in no time, no activity can be accomplished. Discontinuity in walking. If we observe our walking pattern, one leg is ahead and other is behind, leg being behind, is relaxed spontaneously until it moves forward. The front leg cannot go back behind and relaxed until the other leg come forward. So, this discontinuity pattern is repeated in the realm of continuity of walking till both legs are exhausted and we are tired. Furthermore, more discontinuity in walking, that is more time foot is in contact with the ground, renders more relaxation and enjoyment in walking. In other words, frequency and duration of discontinuity in continuity plays a significant role in relaxation. Hands movements have the similar role. One hand moves forward and other moves backward. Their position changes in continuity in walking with discontinuity of nanosecond when direction of movement of each hand changes. If this discontinuity in change of hand's direction is enhanced, then bearings of shoulders and muscles will be more relaxed, which leads to less friction and wear of the shoulder joint. Discontinuity in sitting. Similarly, one has to have discontinuity in sitting posture for comforts. One has to change the posture for relaxation. One cannot sit in one position without discontinuity in continuity of the same sitting posture. He will feel uncomfortable if principle of discontinuity is not followed. One is relaxed and gets energy in discontinuity. He replenishes energy. It gives health and stamina to work for long duration. Discontinuity in eating. One can enjoy and relish food if he follows judicially the principle of discontinuity while eating. After each bite of proper chewing, if one maintains discontinuity for a nanosecond before second bite is commenced, one enjoys taste of food and gives relaxation to mouth muscles and gives them time to fill the saliva in mouth for better digestion. Discontinuity is blessing in eating for being healthy and for enjoying the food. Discontinuity in continuity of eating process is the key to be healthy and way to eat less with full satisfaction, enjoyment and for better digestion. Discontinuity in speaking. Even in talking, if one maintains discontinuity, he can talk for longer time, he can get fresh ideas. His talk will not be mechanical. Being in spontaneous discontinuity, one is in touch with the self in continuity, which is the source of subtle energy. Doing this, he can replenish energy while talking and audience will enjoy and have better understanding. Thus, the audience can assimilate the ideas of the speaker much easily. Besides discontinuity for a nanosecond to trap subtle energy during speaking, it replenishes saliva in the mouth that avoids the dryness and gives enjoyment to the speaker. He will be fresh even after a long talk. Discontinuity for harmonious relations. To maintain continuity of harmonious relation in family, frequent short discontinuities in movements, in activities, and usual topics of discussions are required. Spouses visiting their own relations, that is parents, brothers, sisters etc. should be encouraged to have discontinuity of living together in continuity to boost the love within laws. Such discontinuity acts as catalyst to strengthen the relations. However, any misunderstanding must be watched and closely checked so as not to disrupt the close relations. Discontinuity in life. Growth of a human being from childhood to an adult to old age passes through various discontinuities of different spans in continuity of life. Each discontinuity changes personality of a person. He becomes different after each discontinuity. He always considers that he was ignorant prior to the discontinuity. Behavior, way of living, and even thinking of an individual gets modulated with age after each discontinuity in life. Discontinuity in the realm of life has very significant effect in evolution and creativity. Disease. Serious disease in life is discontinuity in continuity of existence. This can completely modulate the way of living and attitude towards life. Major setback is also a critical discontinuity of life to transform one's personality. Sickness in life is discontinuity. Recovery from sickness brings continuity of life after this discontinuity, but in general this continuity affects lifestyle, thinking, behavior and attitude towards life. Accident. Similarly, accident brings discontinuity in life and modulates personality after recovery in continuity of life. Discontinuity in life can do miracles which otherwise are not possible to bring and implement. It can be said that discontinuity can bring many causeless effects. Food. One needs discontinuity in every walk of life for happiness and satisfaction. We like to consume different variety of food for our satisfaction. Discontinuity of consumption of same food gives health, happiness, well-being and satisfaction. Continuity of consuming same food make us disgusted towards that food. However, temporary discontinuity of consuming the same food fills the gap of unsatisfaction and continuity of liking commences again. Happiness and subtle qualities in life. Similarly, we need discontinuity in daily routine to recoup our energies and to maintain happiness to follow same continuity in life. Discontinuity boosts our energy and gives us new outlook. Discontinuity is life-giving. It enhances happiness, satisfaction in continuity in realm of existence in life and accelerates evolution. Human life revolves around discontinuities in the realm of existence in continuities. This has been analyzed in breathing process, in pranas, in life after death, in the process to trap cosmic energy, to manifest consciousness, to be creative and to be healthy, happy besides extension of life. Mystery of discontinuity is the secret of existence. This helps to cultivate subtle qualities, to control anger, enhance happiness, well-being, to control stresses, to enhance relaxation, to transcend of time and space, to be enlightened and to be self-realized. In discontinuity, one can indeed trap subtle energy and can use in creative way. But, on the other hand, if someone is not happy and cannot make use of excessive energy appeared in discontinuity in realm of existence in continuity in life, he might feel disgusted and can find himself mentally unstable. Discontinuity comes as opportunity in life, but if it is not properly utilized, it can turn into misery. However, people have done very significant works in life in time of miseries, that is in discontinuities in continuities of life. Such people have taken discontinuities in life as challenge to proceed in real creative work. Discontinuity in manifestation of consciousness. Even human consciousness manifests in discontinuity of time and space. It is subjective experience. Cosmic consciousness can be perceived being in human consciousness. It is the experience of self in discontinuity. Discontinuity that is on and off is immensely powerful, and it is reservoir of mystery of nature. It is divine home. It is the spontaneous location of divinity. It is the source of creativity. It is instantaneous powerful spot of existence with booming energy in the realm of continuity in life and evolution. Subtle wisdom and enlightenment are evolved from discontinuity. Many more details and topics like boredom, attitudes, crimes and sins, prayers, time and timeless state, love, emotion, devotion, anger, happiness, fate, era etc., which revolve around discontinuity, have been discussed in this book to bring out the significance of discontinuities in continuities of existence in the realm of life so as to be creative and to be evolved.